The biggest problem with cryptocurrency, inside of cryptocurrency, is that it's like an echo chamber. You just got these dudes and these projects and these communities, and they're nothing more than, generally speaking, the average one's a bag holder, right? So like, crypto's gonna save the world. It's the next big thing. It does X, Y, Z. And then you glance over to the left, right? And then you're like, and then you look to the right, and you see 20 more projects doing the same dang thing with a different ticker, okay? And that is why so many people don't take cryptocurrency seriously. And that's why, like, when you actually take like a sobering step back from crypto, it's kind of nauseating, right? It's like, I think Chia has cool tech, and I like the hard drive aspect, the different approach to mining. But if you voice a concern, right, a bunch of people just try to dog you. Whereas I've spent a lot of time trying to build some resources for the Chia project. I spent time and money building my own hard drive mining farm. I worked with Evergreen, who makes hard drive mining easier than ever, on an initiative to showcase their product, because it is pretty cool, and walk new users through what it is and how to use it, how to set up, and everything in between. But you say one thing against the majority, right? And it's like, oh, F you, XYZ, personal attacks. And it's not just about that. That's just the recent one. I talked about how I didn't like Cadena's rebrand, right? Because it's a bad rebrand. And, a lot of people try to jump down my throat. Like, bro, sorry, it's a bad rebrand.
So you want to start earning passive income mining cryptocurrencies, and you want to know, where should I order from? Enter Coin Mining Central, a miner seller that's been in business for years, not months, with a lot of happy customers. We've got a link out in the video description below, but more importantly, we've got code VoskCoin to save some coin. It is the best coupon code you can possibly use on their site. It's the best deal. Yes, please use it to support us, but honestly, please, if nothing else, support yourself.
Many years ago, I talked about how when Zencash rebranded to Horizon.global, that was a terrible branding move, and their market cap reflected that for the end of time.
Some of the things I don't like the URL, Horizon Global. I mean, does that seem like a top choice to you? Well, let's talk about Fortune 500 companies or something like that. Who uses the .global domain? Again, I'm not trying to be a hater. I don't think it's the biggest thing. I'm not trying to be all nitpicky, but I don't like that at all.
What happened then? Oh, the project ostracized me. Community members attacked me. Right, and the list goes on and on. I'm just giving you my personal examples of just this classic tribalistic mindset that is such a huge problem in cryptocurrency, right? NFT game, big time tribal lines there too. And it's why when you get outside of these little communities that, one, a lot of other crypto communities don't take certain, crypto people seriously and crypto communities seriously. But then even beyond that, you step outside of the sector entirely, right? And it's like people think crypto is a joke. They think it's a scam. And the irony is that we can't even unite amongst ourselves, or at least respect people with different points of view and opinions, right? The things I say, I'm not ever here to just aimlessly bash things, just give them the old people's elbow. Because at the end of the day, I want to see cryptocurrencies grow. I'm a big fan in general of mineable cryptocurrencies, right? And when I say, whatever my 2 cents is about something, it's because that's how I honestly feel. And I'm Vosk, by the way. Hey, you're the VoskCoin YouTube channel. You better subscribe. Something that really stands out for me, that's unique for me, is that I'm basically like the bridge between sometimes, not always, right? Obviously there's incredible reoccurring viewers and subscribers and things like that on the channel, but I'm the bridge between normies, no coiners, new guys, and of course the incredible existing community members of VoskCoin, subscribers and so forth, to the projects, right? I'm literally the bridge. So I see so much more than most people ever see, honestly. Especially all these little wankers and these little echo chambers that just are like, oh, dude, you're the best. Oh, no, dude, you're the best because you're in this project. Oh, no, dude, we're both the best because we're in this project. And it's like, dude, listen to yourselves. It's ridiculous. It's just beta behavior, honestly. I've faced a lot of opposition my whole life, across the board, and all kinds of things. And a big part of it is the fact that I think for myself, I go against the grain, and I'm absolutely an alpha. And that means I piss a lot of betas off along the way, and so be it. So be it. If you can't think for yourself, then f*** you. I swear I see some of these like threads and stuff on Twitter. It's very mindless. And you know, recently we've had the meme coin mania, all that stuff. And it's people starting to learn the hard way about float, because it makes cryptocurrency just a casino. It makes cryptocurrency a joke. It makes cryptocurrency a race to zero, right? It literally is a pump and dump rocket ship. And it's just sad because like I'm into crypto for the tech, the fundamentals, decentralizing, right? Currency, smart contracts, decentralized applications, NFTs on the fact of, you know, it's digital collectibles, it's digital ownership, right? I don't want to pay, but this is what the companies want you to do, and we're all sucked into it lately because we're all, you know, generally speaking, idiots, right? Way back in the day, you bought Adobe, right? You bought Adobe. Listen to what I'm saying. You bought Adobe. You bought a, you know, software. Now, you're sucked in to a subscription. You're gonna pay $30 or whatever, you know, package you have on that, among everything else, for the rest of your life. $30 times 10 different things. You're paying $300 for software to work with, right? For your TV subscriptions, for the all-inclusive, but you actually somehow don't get full coverage of NFL games. They want you roped into the subscription model. It's a reoccurring revenue. It is a business's wet dream. It's a fast track to being poor as for the rest of your life. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, among other things, right, helps to stop what is basically the wealth reset and the elite class master plan to make y'all poor forever. Okay? They want us poor. They want us to own nothing and be happy about it. You don't own your software, right? Go ahead and lease your car. You don't own your car. Go ahead and rent your house. You don't own your house, right? Your car can be taken from you, which now you don't have freedom. You don't have the ability to travel. At least that's absolutely critical here in the US, right? Oh, how about we take your gun too? Okay, now you can't defend yourself, loser. And then, we're gonna go ahead and kick you out your rental. So now you got nowhere to be. You got no way to get anywhere. You don't own anything. You got all this stuff tied up in a digital account, and then they ban your account for whatever reason they want to, justified or not, and now you lose complete access to this stuff, right? You don't have the private keys. You don't have the literal ownership of a movie you buy on Amazon. It's like, oh, Amazon's big, it'll be here forever. Dude, plenty of giants have fallen along the way, and the point is, trust no one, okay? The end. That's the whole message there. And so, you know, you have all this digital ownership. You know, a lot of those things, a lot of terms, like you can't pass that to your kid. I believe there's a big issue with a guy. He had a huge Steam library. He died, wanted to pass it to his kid, whatever. And it's the answer was no. This Steam library is associated with this person, and it cannot be inherited, passed on, or whatever. These systems are built and will continue to be built in a manner that is not good for the end user and good for the corporation. Best case scenario, right? You got to come and rebuy those games that you remember playing with Pops. Oh, that nostalgia, that sweet nostalgia you'll pay a premium for. Yeah, why they profit. Whether you choose to pursue ownership, right, of your digital things is one thing, but you need to have the ability. Maybe you don't care enough. Maybe there's not enough, and you're like, yeah, Amazon, hold on to my 2.5 movies I bought with you guys. I don't care. That's fine. Maybe you have 100 movies and you do want ownership. Well, now you got a problem because you don't get it. The longer I exist in cryptocurrency, because I need to think about it. I'm on year 7 or 8 or something. You know, it's just like I'm very happy and proud, right, to sit in some Bitcoin, right, to hodl some BTC. It's transcended, for better and worse, being the global borderless peer-to-peer currency. It can kind of function as that on a slower state, but it's really become digital gold. It's become an inflation hedge. It's become wealth, truly generation and preservation. But you look at things like Ethereum, and Ethereum, among really many other cryptocurrency projects, are in a way, kind of just plagued with success. Poor leadership, scrambled direction. You know, the original guys, that they have like hundreds of millions of dollars, that they just don't really care anymore. And that's human nature. But the point is, the novel text there, we just need the right people to pick it up, or eventually it'll just kind of get there along the way, right, with numerous development through the years. But my point is, I just feel like less and less of an allegiance to cryptocurrency projects. You know, I live in crypto. I crypto all day, every day. I read crypto every day. I work in crypto. I have so many connections, calls, chats over the years. And it's very cutthroat. There's very low allegiance. You just start to feel like, man, maybe I should just dump it all. And that's a big problem, because there's not enough community building. There's not enough team building. There's not enough loyalty. And beyond that, that echo chamber, tribalistic human nature, just, to be frank, doesn't seem like it's ever gonna go away. And that's a shame. Which brings you to the question, are we really gonna be able to save the world with this? Or is our best bet, is your best bet at this point in the timeline to pursue financial freedom? This is just one of those food for thoughts videos. I'm Bosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. And I'm looking for echo chamber. If you got a differing opinion, I'm all for it. But let's close this video out in fluffy style with 10 seconds of tales, our resident Shiba Inu, and of course, the venerable owner, VoskCoin.